to like take a selfie next to it. Don't touch it. Don't pick it up. Don't put it in a notebook. Leave it there. Inform us. I also told Alicia, like, if she believes she's being followed and it's just like a suspicion, 311 saying, you know, I believe I'm being followed by a location and where she's heading, if that's possible. And if they start to follow and she believes that they're actively pursuing, just 911 and say help at that point. Because it was kind of a, again, even if it's being overly cautious, let us know. Because I appreciate that, you know, despite being in a group, they're contacting the police regarding situations like this. I don't know who the fuck Rainer would owe money to.
I don't know. Because I've been going down the rabbit hole of all these other reports that are tied in, because it looks like Peach had a report, and it's to do with, like, Rose Cooper's property. I think that's the Roy Lowenstein one getting damaged. And then there was the stuff that me and Cassidy went to today, you dealing with Alicia yesterday.
Oh, they, Alicia also told me, and I didn't put this in a report because it was sort of like, once the report was concluded, it kind of like, something mentioned after. Apparently, Rainer owns a property off of, or in the barrio, but it's not in his name because he has no properties in his name, and notes were left there. And very few people knows that he owns that property.
Okay.
So that's a very interesting thing. I even told Alicia, like, hey, listen, like, if I were you, I'd begin speaking to the group to make sure that this isn't someone fucking around within the group and trying to, like, jokingly scare people. Because if they've got, like, inside info, it might be coming from within.
Yeah.
I see what happened.
Charlie 1323.
It's
concerning.
If I write up whatever subpoena for the number, the thing is, like, trying to keep them safe because they're already like texting them pussies that go to cops or whatever, and then potentially following them to the PD. That's where it's like, how much of a delayed notice do I put on this thing so whoever it is doesn't figure out that we're doing it?
Oh,
and is there actually a possibility of us finding these people before it gets to that?
Yeah. Additionally, 1 second. If you take a look at the photos, there was a 1 second. Photos. I'll tell you which one specifically. Mirror Park Property 5.
Okay.
There's a brown Granger, tinted windows. You can still see through it though. It drove by twice. It drove in the direction opposite of the photo, and then it turned around and drove the other way. Now, here's the thing. There's a group that operates right nearby, but they drive white cars for the most part. That individual is wearing a mask, and they slow rolled the first time. And that's when I was there taking photos of everything. I don't know who that could have been, but I even asked Alicia, I was like, that Granger or Rancher or whatever that drove by, have you seen that before? And she said no. Okay. And we even got approached by the group that resides in that area, and we were, you know, just having a normal conversation. I didn't see that vehicle there. Now again, could it have just been something completely random? Maybe someone that lives in the general area? Yes, but it was, and maybe they just saw the police car nearby and was, you know, suspicious, but
yeah, just being nosy and stuff.
When I heard it coming back, I figured I'm gonna take this photo to hopefully get view of the driver, because imagine it is this person, like, right. I think I think the likelihood is low but possible, like not low as in 0.001% chance, more like 5% chance, but still that's 1 in 20.
Yeah, true.
Rolling a 20-sided die and picking the number 4. It was 9. See, maybe it's not them.
It might not be.
I'm getting another call, Daisy. I will call you back as soon as it's done.
Okay.
Perfect.
Gunshots a little big innocent. Have units respond to that?
going on, D?
There's gunshots at Little Big Innocence. Can see an individual running around in the road, but I'm on my own, so I don't want to really approach.
I'm coming.
Looks like some downed individuals on the floor. Looks like there's a car pulling up. Might be trying to put bodies in there.
We just got an explosion call on Miriam Turner, too.
To be honest, Cass, if it's just me and you, there's like 2 mobile cars there. I don't know if that's enough.
Okay, bro, go to the explosion. I don't care. The units are so low today. Everybody's doing shit, I guess.
Okay, let's. Should we go explosion together?
Yeah, let's run it. Well, some stills.
Love me some stills, me.
So give me a second. I want to see exactly where it's coming from. Oh yeah, it's definitely not. It's gonna be in here. It's not gonna be on the bridge.
Yeah, this is gonna be stills, isn't it? I would have thought.
Hi, 13 Bravo's clear EMS are taking them to hospital. There's an explosion down the road, you said?
I just ran out of this building.
I'm with you.
People just ran out of this building.
Shall we try to detain them?
We'll detain them. I'm gonna go look inside. Oh, there's stills. Oh, they got stills in here.
Oh, this is the same vehicle I've seen at large stills in Cyprus.
It's kind of got itself stuck on the barrier, Cass.
Can you give me a
Cass,
plate
do
of that
you want
vehicle?
to be aggressive off rip or?
We could just chase it. Rozer, can you go document those stills?
A firm.
It's come back to a Sean Clayson, I think it was.
Paradise got comms. We're gonna be in at 1080 northbound Popular Street, black in color. What vehicle is that?
Like a muscle car, mate.
Is it Tampa?
Yeah,
I can tell you, mate.
A firm. Still pushing northbound Popular.
That looked like the best is putting someone in cars there, Cass.
Left westbound Capitol. Position westbound Davis.
I'm back.
Passing Mosley.
All right. I have to sign for delivery. I have to sign for a second one. They'll probably be here in sometime in the next couple hours.
Going into the Maze Bank Arena area, into the parking lot.
Yo.
Hello.
Bajorn.
What's up?
Did you end up getting forced into a high rank? What rank are you?
Lieutenant.
Wait, where's that on the? Is that above or below? Is that one above sergeant? I can't remember.
Yes, and then one below captain.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so I got a question about a warrant I'm trying to get done.
Okay, hit me with
Let me
it.
find the number real quick.
Right northbound through some alleyways. Left westbound McDonald.
Okay, it's 18470.
Right northbound going
I got
into the
mollied in
parking garage,
grapeseed yesterday.
Peeking out right there.
What? Oh, who is this?
Around to the front now.
All right.
Slow down.
Jumping down next to the marshal. Left and westbound Davis.
So I already sent this to a senior, and they didn't think there was enough
Did you manage to
positive.
get those stills?
I'm
Let's
searching for them
see.
now. I'm in the area. I just can't find them.
Pinpoint the explosion you'll on the dispatch.
Sorry. Radio is loud as fuck.
Taking the Popular exit. They're flipping. Turning.
Doesn't Sneaky wear the same mask every day?
Him back on the freeway.
Okay,
Obviously,
so he's a
they took
clown,
jumper
so I guess
thing
if he
down.
like wears his usual clown stuff, we're allowed to ID that. But he was wearing something different this time. He had like
Oh.
different than his clown outfit on.
Okay. Where his blood was found?
That is 100% where the person was that I beat down. That
Got
eventually
it,
got back to their
but
feet.
was there blood there beforehand?
Absolutely insane jump. Like, just fucking
I mean, I guess we have no way of knowing. The only blood there was mine.
Well, I mean, no, not necessarily. When when there's blood on the ground, you would see it beforehand. So if it only, essentially, I'm asking like if it's his, it most certainly would have only showed up after he was beaten down. Let's see. But additionally, the vehicle on scene was his.
So I'll give you like a little more. So I was at Chatterbox is like on permanent house arrest for his like life sentence.
Uh-huh.
I was doing like babysitting duty in Grapeseed, and a black vehicle pulled up, and with a masked individual got out with a cuffed person, pulled out a molly and said, "Uncuff this person, or I'm gonna molly you." I was already dual wielding with my baton out, and they were like 2 feet from me, so I started beating their ass down, and then they threw the molly. And then I was able to beat them down, but then I bled. I like passed out from the bleeding. And we
Right.
passed out next to each other where those pictures are on the hillside, and then he was able to get back to his feet before backup came.
Got it.
So
but the
black
reference
vehicle that pulled up is the black vehicle that the suspect got out of comes back to Nate, and then his blood was where the passed out masked person was too.
Got it. Okay. How were you able to, like, just to verify, were you able to get his, like, run his plate and stuff?
Yeah, so what happened was when he threw the molly, his vehicle blew up from the molly, and it was left on scene, and so people were able to run his plate later. He escaped by stealing a nearby vehicle, I think.
Got it. Okay. So which senior looked at it and said no?
Oxby. He said there wasn't enough for a positive ID.
You beat him up. His blood was found. It was his vehicle. I
feel pretty strongly that it's this person, so that's why I want to get like an extra opinion. And I actually did already talk to Cassidy about it. He said like if it was him, he would have approved it. So now I'm not trying to like shop around, but I'm trying to get like more opinions because I don't really know. I've never been in this situation, so I don't really know how to approach without like. Cause I'm not trying to go around Oxby, but I feel pretty strongly about this.
Yeah, no. Personally, I would have signed it. Now I will say, because the possibility does exist that like, maybe it was something on the ground before, but like in combination with the vehicle being his, I couldn't look past that.
Yeah, and I guess maybe I should have added this report. The person when they pulled up, they immediately started talking. Like this might not matter, but they started talking to Chatterbox, which like it's clown and clown. They were just like we're interacting, So like,
right.
He acted like he was there to talk to Chatterbox, but then immediately like pulled out a molly. And Chatterbox kind of knew who he was. I was thinking about getting a statement. I don't know if Chatterbox would throw him under the bus, but I could check and see if he recognized him. But it would just be like Chatterbox recognizing his voice since he was masked. So I don't know if that would help me at all.
One moment. Sorry, I was just looking at the stuff at the top. I didn't actually read your statement. It's on house race or babysitting Chatterbox, a black two-door vehicle coming back to. By the way, Sneaky does not like his government name being said. Pulled up a cuffed individual. Driver told when they had to uncuff the person or was gonna throw a Molotov he had just pulled out. Person was standing right next to Bjorn. He already had his baton out, so we began beating him. Eventually, the Molotov was thrown, hitting Bjorn, but was able to beat the suspect down. Shortly after he passed out from bleeding caused by the Molotov, he was able to get back on their feet and take off before backup arrived. Blood on scene from where the masked Molotov thrower was knocked out comes back to Nate. Do me a favor. Further clarify in here that because the questions I'm asking are going to go through a judge is going to be like, how did we get here? Clarify that the vehicle blew up if that's what occurred. And the vehicle that was left behind that blew up as a result of the Molotov that this person was driving was registered to the individual. How is there so much DNA on scene?
There's so much DNA because so if you look at where most of it comes back to, it's around the house because that's where the clowns were all standing around and they just punch each other all the time. Oh, also, the Molly burned like 5 people. It spread
Okay.
a giant fire through Grapeseed, blew up like 4 vehicles, and I think like 4 or 5 people end up going to the hospital from it.
Damn.
So I like those people. I don't think really care about pressing charges, but definitely there could be more charges than what I had because the fire spread like crazy through Grapeseed and almost caused like a forest fire.
Got it. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Here we go. My only concern is the amount of DNA on scene. Obviously with that many people hit though, like, what the fuck? There's a low flying helicopter in the city. Oh, the second time I've seen that. What is his state ID? 4800. One momento.
And like so the
Hey,
DNA in the
nice
one
ride.
picture Evidence Hill, that's like off away from the house where all the other DNA
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Because what happened
Wait,
was
is that your DNA that's right next to it?
Yes, because we pass out next to each other.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like
Yeah,
confident
no,
it's his DNA.
So Oxby was concerned about, was it just the positive ID on the individual?
So I didn't. He just sent me a text because he basically like I talked to him. He said he would approve it. Like initially they didn't have all the photos in, and he said once the photos were into the vehicle, he would approve it. So they put it in, and then I like ended up going to bed. And I woke up to a text saying. This text. He says not seeing enough positive ID for a warrant there. Which initially he told me once the pictures of the vehicle were in there, he would approve it. But then for some reason, once the pictures of vehicles did go in, he thought differently.
Yeah, I don't agree with there not being enough positive ID. I mean, your statement indicates that the blood was found where he was beat down. And it was his vehicle. That would be enough for me without a doubt.
And then okay, so I'll add in there that his vehicle in my statement that his vehicle was on scene and blew up as a result from this Molotov. But so what path do I take to try to get this approved?
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I could just sign this. Now, do I want to? I don't want to say cause problems. No. Do you know when Oxby's typically around?
This was like early shift 2 when I spoke to him.
Oh,
I know
I'm
he's
never.
Yeah, so I know he's usually around then, but I don't know when he shows up originally. So I'm not sure. I
Okay.
think he's typically later
Tell you
shift
what.
1 or early shift 2.
What if I get? So just to clarify, the only point of contention he had was if there's enough positive ID.
That's the text said it. The text just said not seeing enough positive ID for a warrant there.
Okay, tell you what, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to find someone senior above, so someone eligible to make the call. Oxby says no. I say yes. I'll find a tiebreaker.
Okay. Can't be
if
slow help me write it.
That's fine. If someone it's going to be unprompted, I'm just going to tell them to look at it and let me know if they would approve it. If they say yes, then I will approve it. And if Oxby needs to have a conversation, I can make myself available. But I firmly do believe there's enough there for positive ID.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to like go around Oxby, but I feel pretty strongly about
You
this.
okay?
So
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I'm okay, Daisy. I'm okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna ask. Listen, I'll get this sorted soon.
Okay, I'll put my.
I'll call you.
Add my statement right now.
Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, bye.
What's with the bike?
Well, I was going on bike patrol.
Okay.
I have a question.
I maybe have an answer.
I want you to look at something for me.
Okay.
I want you to look at incident 18470.
Okay.
If you had the ability to, would you approve the warrant?
Okay, give me a sec. Have you looked at it with Bjorn's statement already in here, or no?
Yes.
Okay. Because I saw he was typing some more stuff in his
Yep.
statement. When I
Yeah, he was just adding one additional thing. I'll give you the context rather after you give me your stance.
Okay.
Also,
I'd
just to
probably sign it for an arrest warrant.
Yeah, same. So for context, if you were to reference the map of where the evidence was found, Bjorn's blood was found pretty much directly next to Sneaky's. The only thing I had him clarify was that the vehicle because if you take a look at the top, it says it was found on scene where the masked suspect was beaten down along with his vehicle that pulled up was registered to him essentially. But in the statement, it didn't clarify how his vehicle was left behind, and it's because as a result of the Molotov, it blew up.
Gotcha.
But he went down because he was beat with a baton, and so Bjorn went down because of the fire. He got back up, and then he fled. He didn't repair it. He likely stole a car and then dipped. Here's the thing. He didn't clarify. Not that it matters. I genuinely believe there was enough, but like I don't want there to be confusion. Like, well, if he came in a car, why didn't you just leave in the fucking car? Like, did you run his plate beforehand? No, it was because it was left behind. So that's the only thing he's adding now. But like, he said Oxby said that there wasn't enough positive ID, and I just don't believe that to be the case here.
Yeah, I don't either.
It'd be... So at first, I was a little concerned with the amount of DNA that was documented, but most of it stemmed from... It's clowns. They beat each other up all the fucking time. Yeah. I mean, you look at the names of the DNA, Wendy, Eugene, Osvaldo, like...
Yeah.
These are people...
Stuff's gonna be all over.
Yes. However, specific to the DNA, whoever did it did a solid job. It was probably Jonah. Clarified at the house, listed all the DNA. On the hillside, which is where this occurred, it was only Bjorn and Sneaky. Okay. So I wanted a tiebreaker. I was going to reach out to someone who's currently Senior Plus, but I also value your opinion. It's also why I didn't want to give you my stance until I received yours, because I didn't even want the potential for like me to accidentally sway. Not that it would sway your decision, but I didn't even want that to be a possibility.
Because I think currently a lot of these newer officers that sign arrest warrants have been taught basically to not do anything unless they can 100% prove it, which is not our job in the field to 100% prove something. It is our job in court to prove something beyond a reasonable doubt. And if we have the PC to be able to push an arrest warrant, I think that we should be pushing an arrest warrant. And if there are any holes in it, then those holes will get ripped apart by both sides in a courtroom.
I agree. It's possible that maybe some context was missing. I don't know, because Bjorn only has a text message saying he didn't feel that there was enough positive ID or something to that extent. So I'm approving it. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Text message. Let me call him back. Hello. So I got an unbiased party's perspective without me giving any context, and I got the same answer that I myself had. So I'll sign it. Give me one momento.
Could you ask if I can ask?
What was that?
Who'd you ask?
I asked Daisy. Daisy is a deputy in Shift 3, but Daisy has a lot of experience under her belt. Instead of bugging someone, again, all I said was, look at this report, would you sign this? And she said, upon looking at it, yeah, I would. So,
I feel like if he was in any other vehicle that didn't come back to him, then it probably wouldn't be enough.
I would agree. Here's the thing. If this was like a clean environment, let's say we were at, I don't fucking know. Let's say it was like a bank robbery, and we have photos of, when there was a hostage there, and there's no blood on the ground, and then a person does something stupid. One of them gets shot inside, and there's DNA there, only coming back to one person, and it's in one spot, coincidentally, where someone went down. Oh, my bike. I got tired from holding it. Then I would agree. Or not that I would agree. I would argue, like, listen, we have proof before and after that, there was nothing there before. This situation occurred. Now there's something, and it could have only been one person. I'd sign on that basis. In this, specifically because there also is the bike, it makes it easier, but straight up, like, I would have signed it if you were 100% certain that where the DNA found is exactly where they had gone down. Like, just straight up, I would have signed it on that basis. And if they don't believe that to be enough, then their course of action is to appeal it in court and argue that it wasn't them. And their DNA was there. Their car was there. Like, there's no way they can look a judge in the eyes and go, it wasn't me. They can't fucking pull a Shaggy. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't done like a ton. I do like writing warrants and stuff. I haven't done a ton though, so I just like to, figure out exactly what limits I can kind of work. Appreciate the feedback.
No problem. 1 second though. Does he have? Wait, hold on. Are you certain? Okay, I think Oxby is confused. You didn't... Did you give him the report number?
Yeah.
Okay, the reason I ask is because there's a pending warrant for Sneaky where Oxby wrote, without any other form of ID and without clear indication any officer witnessed the firearm thrown / put there by the suspect, there's not enough positive ID for an arrest warrant. Oxby. But that's on a different report. That's
What's the report?
18465. So my assumption is he thought you meant this?
Oh, he must have looked at the wrong. Oh, this
But
is
here's the
someone
thing.
else's warrant.
The other warrant isn't listed as like pending or anything. So when I was gonna go approve it, I looked at this and I was like, wait, this whole report's different. He's being charged with something different here. So under Sneaky's thing in the report that you wrote, select wanted for arrest. It should default to 5 days for the time period, and then I can approve the warrant. But I'm assuming that he never looked at this specific situation. I don't think it would have been shot down. But if he's writing this in this report but didn't write it in yours, I don't know Oxby all that well, but I'm assuming that's probably a consistent theme if he denies it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe
So for him not to
just-
put anything...
Yeah, because well, I mean, these report numbers are like 5 apart. So this guy, 2 people wrote warrants for the same guy, 5 incident reports apart. So
Did you tag it or tag Sneaky as wanted for arrest?
no, I didn't tag like or do anything. With
Okay, then I can almost guarantee that he went to his dashboard,
So okay.
saw the Sneaky one at the very top, assumed that to be it, because there's nothing else. No other warrants are currently pending except that one, and he denied that one. But yours didn't show up because it wasn't tagged as wanted for arrest.
Okay.
Either way,
Makes sense.
I'll approve it for sure. So just
did
tag
I-
it, let me know, and I'll sign it.
Wait, what do you mean by tagging?
Okay, so do you know where you select processed?
Yeah, you tag it warrant for arrest.
Yep, you tag that.
Okay, yeah.
It should default to 5 days. Make sure you save it.
It didn't default when I set it to.
Okay.
It defaults to nothing for me.
Don't select anything and just save it and see if it should default to 5 days. I'll let you know once it shows up in the dashboard. What was that, Daisy?
You said it might default to 3 days.
No, it used to default to 3. It now defaults to 5.
Ooh.
Yep. It's showing 4 days, but it's,
4 days, 23 hours, whatever.
Yeah,
yeah.
I gotta check.
There we go.
It still just defaults to. It doesn't change the month date.
Okay, so for me, to clarify, it's showing September 2nd.
Oh wait, no, I do see it now expired.
Yeah. All right. Approved.
I'll hit up Oxby and double check.
Yep. You're good. Yeah, I don't think it was, I mean, I didn't look at that other thing. I definitely think there's enough, as I've already explained, and I'm assuming I definitely bring it up with him just so that you're not roped into whatever the other situation was that you may not have had any involvement in. But yeah, if you are looking for seniors to look at warrants, you want to make sure it's tagged as warrant for arrest and then save it, just as you did right now. Because that prompts us, it shows red at the very top of active warrants.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense because like when I spoke to him about it, he said like just get the pictures of the car in there and then I'll approve it. When the first time I spoke to him, and then he hit me back with, I don't see enough for this. So that's why like now it makes like a lot more sense.
Yeah, the math is mathing. Now, strangely, when I approved yours, the other one is now missing. Huh. Let me just double check something. To make sure I didn't fuck up. Wanted. Trauma. All right, I'm gonna put the phone down, but you're all set. That warrant's approved.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Have a good one.
Later.
Bye. So yeah, this was a. I think Oxby looked at the wrong one.
Maybe.
Hmm.
But I know it's like a common thing across everybody that was having to approve warrants for a long time, that And I know at some point years ago, that's what people started teaching was don't push anything unless you can 100% prove it. Which, as long as we have probable cause, then we could push whatever. And if it's not 100%, then we just try to convince the judge that it's as close to 100% as possible.
Yep. Bring me to Mission Row. I'm gonna put my bike away. Sorry, am I ready? I also need to go to the hospital.
I saw you limping when you got back out for your bike.
Yeah. Yeah. And then when we get to Mission Row, I'm gonna need you to just like jump out to core real quick and then back in.
Okay.
I think my bike has taken up space in your driver's seat. Ah! I lost.
Oh my
Ah!
You really got
I'm okay. I'm okay. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you fine?
Yeah, I'm okay. Ah, let me just go ahead and grab this. I'm okay.
Sure.
This is fine. Yeah, it's a little heavy, you know? Kind of squishing me in the seat at the moment.
It's a pretty big bike.
Yeah. And the lights is on.
Stable. The lights is on.
Personal spots to the back. Right behind us.
It's your personal bike.
Yes, I bought this with my own money.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Hey, Martha. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, you're not doing well. What's the matter with you? What have you done?
Well, I fell off a bike.
Did you? I
Yeah,
thought
that's
it might
why.
be some kind of bedroom antics with you and your fella. But,
No.
No.
I mean, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
clarify whether or not I've had my back blown, but
exactly. Groin injuries are
By
terrible.
his badge bunny.
especially-
Don't forget he's
yeah,
got a
it's
badge bunny.
terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, sweetie.
I'm not
How
a
you
badge
doing?
bunny.
No,
Listen.
Doc is. You said that.
No, listen,
Doc is your
Martha.
badge bunny.
Martha, I
What
have a
does that
question.
mean?
Okay,
What
so
does a badge bunny mean?
a
It
badge
means
bunny.
Somebody that's romantically interested in cops.
Well, aren't you both badge bunnies then?
No.
Is it-
There's a difference. The reason
Well-
for the bunny part is because you hop from one badge to the next. It means you kind of the lot lizard of the PD. You know.
Yeah, but
That's
I've
a badge
never seen
bunny.
him go after nobody else. He's
Exactly.
always
That's what I'm
very-
saying. So
no,
it's not that he's a
can't be
badge bunny.
bunny.
A badge.
No.
If you see someone who's dating one cop and then another and then that's badge
Oh, I
bunny
see.
material.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah,
no,
Autumn
no,
Hope,
no.
she's a badge bunny.
Really? I don't know who that is. I don't think.
Ooh. Bye, Martha. Daisy. My goodness.
Am I wrong?
What? No, but you can't be saying that. You saying the quiet part out loud. You want to know who used to be a badge bunny?
No.
Pixie.
Oh, true. Pixie did used to be a badge bunny.
Pixie was certified badge bunny. Now she changed. She changed.
Yeah.
All right.
We'll wait down here for you.
And she was proud. True. Howdy.
You got your ass beat too.
No, I fell off a bike.
You're walking like somebody got his ass beat.
How's your day?
All things considered, not bad. Stand your ground is being
Upheld.
redrafted or whatever the terminology is.
Redrafted? What they gonna change?
They're gonna make it so you can stand your ground and protect others, and you don't have to flee no more like a wuss.
Oh.
That's what stand your ground is.
Well, not here, it's
Not in
not.
this goddamn city. Not in this goddamn city. See, goddamn flee your goddamn ground.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Doctor. You
There's
work
also
miracles.
no protection of property.
Yep, there too, but I don't think the Constitution covers that.
Yep. Hey, Doc.
All right, let's get out of here, guys.
Dang.
Hello.
I fell off a bike. Twice. Then hit by a car door.
Also twice?
No, once. Then I dropped a bike. Twice. To clarify, since everyone else has asked, no, my back doesn't hurt because it was blown out. It hurt because I fell.
Okay.
I don't want there to be any confusion. Is it bad that I can anticipate that they think my car's in the emergency lane and they're going to take their tow truck, go straight to the emergency lane and try to tow it?
They probably will try.
Yeah.
Your lights on?
I got dropped off here by another cop. They're in the car. And I
That'd be
normally...
fun for them to attempt to tow it in.
I normally don't keep my emergency lights on because the way the charge is written is government vehicles are exempt with lights and or sirens. It doesn't say emergency lights, so I keep my daytime running lights on.
I'm hoping. I
just
hope
despite
you
that.
found my car.
Where do you park yours?
Well, it's currently parked at Viceroy because while I was doing some Mosley's work, I got kidnapped and the car broke down by the time I got back to it, so I went running back to Viceroy.
Oh, actually, technically these injuries started when I was in a pursuit and my car was smoking and I was doing 150 and then it caught fire and I had to jump out. But it wasn't that bad in the grand scheme of things. It really wasn't. It's the first time that happened in a long time, but... Oh. Those people who are just here are being threatened.
Probably by the same people they got running with.
All right. Are you able to look me over one last time?
Something. Yeah, when you're laying down, it's hard to spot certain things.
Oh,
like that one.
I know.
Yeah, it's just some bruising around your ribs.
Appreciate the assistance, Doc.
No worries.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Feel good as new.
No problem.
Good as new. Have a wonderful day. Did the tow truck drivers try to tow you?
No, they're getting threatened at Senior Buns.
Well, I thought they saw me in there and they hate me, so I thought they were gonna, while I was in there, immediately pull into the emergency lane to see if I was illegally parked.
No, I think I have at least a free pass from Toto, because during that Hydra situation earlier, they started to chase him, and then I just followed him over, like, all the way up to Grapeseed with the Thrax.
He told me that they're gonna rewrite Stand Your Ground to cover defense of others or something. Oh, Daisy, look at the Constitution.
Okay.
Let me know when you have it pulled up.
There's so many legislations.
You can either scroll all the way down or if you
Okay,
search
I got it.
Constitution. Okay. Article 2, Section 3, Los Santos County.
Okay.
Los Santos County shall have legislative authority over its jurisdiction and be responsible for the governance, public services, and local laws that pertain to the residents and operations within Santos. Where the fuck is Santos?
True.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't the big deal of our prior constitution that there was like one minor thing? Oh my, I have to pull it up. I need to figure out what the prior. Actually, hold on. Constitution. The prior constitution has to be in a report somewhere.
It should be.
I only see the new one.
Where are you? Suckish. Oh. I'm surprised Espino's woke back up. He got mad at me earlier.
Why?
He called me after he was trying to get 77s for Fleeka, but me and Cassidy were dealing with a 911 and that whole
Oh, the
situation.
Alicia thing?
Yeah,
SUV
that
parked
thing.
out front, but I don't see anyone.
But hey, since you're with Espino's, I'll let you go. I was gonna see if you wanted to hop in with me in Rhodes. Oh, you're not with them? Okay, you're just trapped there. Okay, we're grabbing them.
Hold on.
Yeah, you're never the responsible one. So, yeah, that was 8 years ago. Oh, we're in the upper motor pool.
It was a Google sheet.
Or you're in front, I see.
Maybe I have it. Sheets.
EMS 76911.
Hi, I'm not responsible.
But, yeah, we were dealing with stuff, and he said something on radio about how there were 20 officers on duty, how were there, like, no 77s or something.
I mean,
then-
that's to be expected the day after Turner gets fired.
Yeah.
Well, what?
Yeah. There's an
Yeah.
announcement.
Huh.
Oh, it gets worse.
How does
How's
it
it
get
get worse?
Okay, what I'm about to say isn't the worst part. Apparently, Ruby is the interim chief of police. Okay, but again, to be clear, I'm not saying Ruby bad. Okay.
No, she's not bad.
What I'm
She's just
saying is, I still firmly believe that the mayor does not have the authority to fire sheriff or chief of police.
I agree.
We're-
Constitution changes, Rhodes.
No!
Changes.
Available to come
So,
up here to.
it's something that-
Wait, did I
You
just
can't
get
do
caught?
anything.
Was that for 390?
Don't know.
I'm 366. I'm not even close to
Oh,
300.
sorry, that's not Veronica. Can I get
Oh.
152 here by
Perfect. Sorry,
But,
I thought I heard Rhodes.
So,
All
I talked
EMS
with
is trying
Angel
to stay
ages ago
outside
when we
seeing
were
your
both still in the
buns. Would y'all
marshals.
be able to self-transport?
Because Daisy Moss was just like letting Nino walk all over her. So I
Probably in
was
fear of
telling
being
Angel-
fired.
Yeah, so I was telling Angel that like technically by the letter of the law in the Constitution, they can't fire them.
Oh, the old man's around.
And Angel told me that it's the spirit of the law. We're saying that they can appoint a sheriff or a chief means that it's implied that they can also remove one.
Girl, if you saying that the spirit of the law, don't forget, I'm an atheist. Letter of the law prevails.
If it's the letter and the spirit of the law, because if you're saying you can appoint a sheriff and chief, that inherently means you can remove one. Because if you don't like the one,
No, that's not true.
No, you just
That's
keep
not
on
true.
appointing them.
No, you wait for vacancy.
Oh, come on, Rose. You know that never happens when somebody's in that position.
I mean, while I agree, I'm just saying, if we have a legal leg to stand on, I'ma fucking stand on it.
I'll be honest,
a
I
legal
think
leg.
that 3 of us are 3 of the only people that would actually step down from some kind of power.
yeah.
Wait, where are we headed? Paying
Just pay
bills?
my bills.
Okay.
Yeah, pay bills.
The other thing, is, I'll call Jordan back. Los Santos Constitution,
Mm-hmm.
has a very interesting, very clearly a typo, but again, letter versus spirit. Now, I also
Yeah.
want to clarify, the San Andreas Medical Authority just proposed and I think passed a piece of legislation, and it went through the official process, even though the only thing being changed was the title. Administration was typoed. They went through the whole process to fix a typo. If that's required, let me read you this. Constitution.
Oh my god, 300.
Oh, actually, I should check mine. I'm good.
It was $300.
Okay, so
Well, it's
Hayes.
35,000 for my property taxes, but $300 for the power taxes.
Constitution of San Andreas. Article 2, Legislative Authority. Section 3, Los Santos County. Says Los Santos County shall have legislative authority over its jurisdiction and be responsible for the governance, public services, and local laws that pertain to the residents and operations within Santos. Not Los Santos, just Santos.
It's going to be clear that Clinton 76 is the latest tracked vehicle.
Where the fuck is Santos?
I want to move to Santos.
I'm just saying, does Los Santos County not have any of that authority?
Maybe.
I don't know. We're not in Santos.
I mean, the thing is, it does clarify the Los Santos County mayor is responsible for the governance of Los Santos laws, and the Los Santos Police Department is responsible for the county's public services. So what do they lose here? Do they no longer have legislative authority over its jurisdiction? And they're no longer responsible for the governance, public services, and local laws?
So by letter of the law, because it's the operations within Santos, I feel like any legislation that's been passed since the Constitution was put in place is invalid because of a typo.
Charlie 1323.
I'm not kidding when I say the prior Constitution, the whole issue with it was one minor oversight. I don't know if it said San Andreas. I don't remember exactly what it said, but it said something. I have to ask Crane. Crane would know.
Gonna be in an
Declan or
no, Alan.
blue and colored jugular tracked
Angel would probably
vehicle,
know too.
Right northbound Las Lagunas Boulevard. There is a muscle car. I believe it's a Tampa following behind me.
Oh my god, it's gonna
And
piss me off.
Westbound Dorset.
It is going to bother the fuck out of me.
230, sorry.
I also think it's kind of crazy that SAMA can just make whatever legislation they want and there's no contest phase.
Going through the movie studio.
Yeah, so the Blaine County, Los Santos County, and I think the DOJ all have to enter within a contest phase for whatever legislation they put. But the second that the DOJ deems whatever SAMA says as being constitutional, then that's just law.
That seems
Flowing
not
left,
right.
northbound peaceful. This car was trying to break ankles, but it crashed. Right southbound Alta.
230 calm, southbound
I don't know, I'm a
Alta.
little guy.
Yeah, we're both little guys.
Left, eastbound Elms Apple.
I don't know.
Just nearly killed someone, but they're okay. Continue
This
eastbound Elms
seems
Apple,
way
right,
above my
southbound
pay
Low
grade.
Power. Left behind the.
I'm gonna find it, guys. I'm gonna find it.
I believe in you.
I believe in you.
Pair shot, going back out.
There's a reason why you're LT.
Taking over some ramps, take it.
But yeah, Mackenzie,
can
I was
you-
dealing with that 911 thing, and like somebody got shot at, and I was checking locations from reports yesterday to see if people had left behind more evidence. And Espino's called and asked what I was doing, and I said I was doing police work. So he got mad at me.
I got your comms taking the slip up to Alta. They're stopped. They're gonna.
I mean, I
jump
get
up
his
to you.
frustration, but I wouldn't take it out on anybody.
He
Going
said,
east
"You're
over
insufferable
another
today,
alleyway towards
noted,"
Main
and then he
Street.
went off duty.
Turning in the four
Nice.
alleyways, going out towards
Oh my gosh.
left, northbound 4.
Well, is he asking as a sergeant or is he
Other left,
asking like
westbound, going back
Espino's?
into the 4
Well, he
Then
wanted to
I would
ride
go,
together,
you
but he
can-
called and was like, "What are you doing?" And I just said I was doing police work while I was trying to look through the fucking woods for evidence.
Yeah,
Okay.
just ask it, do you need help with your police work?
Continuing, found Davis. High rates of speed, passing Crusade Hospital.
Because I also do police work. I'm a police
Continuing
officer.
east. And braking.
Where
left
the
north on
fuck
Big Horn.
is
Continuing up on that Big Horn.
if we go back to the car, can someone
Left,
carry me?
westbound onto Crusade, heading under the freeway, VCB.
Where the fuck is
Strawberry, right, north
the damn Constitution from before?
I don't know if that'll be there.
Need one more
Because it
additional
might have
list,
gotten
please.
deleted
City
off
Sorry,
of the
continue westbound
MDT.
Apple
Surely there's
Express,
something on the
left
docket
Hyde
though,
Road,
right?
I don't think it was ever
Potentially.
posted to the docket.
Continue westbound Apple Boulevard, approaching
That-
Calais.
Well,
I
no,
always
because I
referenced
see
it in the
references to
Approaching White Garage, going through the White Garage. Exiting now.
the
stand by.
Constitution.
Going straight over
No
towards
hyperlink to the
Del Perro.
Constitution.
Left westbound now. Right eastbound
Probably
Del Perro.
not.
Opposite lanes eastbound Del Perro.
But if it was in the MDT when Angel wrote the new one, then Angel probably has a copy of
Merging
the
back
old
to right
one.
lanes, continue eastbound Del Perro. Approach Integrity Way turn.
But if
not
nobody
taking
can
it,
find the
continuing
Constitution,
eastbound.
that means we don't have a Constitution.
Is it Schrodinger's Constitution?
Yes, it's Schrodinger's Constitution. Do we have one or do we not?
Eastbound Del Perro Freeway, approaching
Hmm.
the.
I don't see why they would
exit towards
delete
Waterville,
a
etc.
Constitution.
I've just got San Andreas exit.
Let's
Make
see.
amendments
Taking
and then
it.
like
Could
put
be right,
references
westbound
to
San
what has been
Andreas.
amended. That should happen.
Right, northbound some supply.
Oh, I
Up on the
remember why
freeway,
Espino
continue
said I was
westbound Del Perro.
insufferable, because when he was complaining about not getting
Opposite lanes, approaching
77s, I said
correct
find them
lanes,
and
continue
dap
westbound
them.
Del Perro.
He do be a sergeant.
Yeah, that he said I was insufferable and went off to
Correct lanes of travel,
Okay,
westbound Del
I
Perro
could
freeway,
be
passing
confusing this, but
Integrity
I
Way.
swear it was because the Constitution was previously written in a way where it said Los Santos and not the state of San Andreas.
Preston and La
And
Porte,
therefore,
on ramp, continue westbound Del
it
Perro.
only applied to Los Santos and not anywhere else. Like, not Polito. It was something to that
Approaching
effect,
South
but I
Bronx,
don't
exit, not
remember.
taking it, committing
Oh my
active
god, it's gonna
tolerance,
bother
continue
me.
westbound Del Perro.
It's gonna trigger me.
Does
I gotta
this
find it.
trigger more or less like doom spiraling that
Merging opposite
everything
lanes,
says
taking
Los Santos?
squeeze
Does it mean the
towards Magdalen,
county of Los
etc.
Santos or the city of Los Santos?
U-turn on Equality. northbound.
The county, because the county covers all of
Right
the city,
southbound, Bay
pretty
City.
much.
Yeah, but it doesn't specifically say the county, right?
Left, eastbound,
I think
Texas.
it does clarify in most areas that.
Left,
uh,
northbound, North Rockford.
Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure most
Southbound,
things clarify like Los
right,
Santos
eastbound
County.
Del Perro. Took
I think
dirt
some
map-
does
dirt
and
map
then
back up,
some
continue
don't.
I would say
eastbound
the
on San Andreas.
legislation probably does, but I wouldn't say the
Eastbound
Constitution
San Andreas, fully
does.
sending it. Approaching the White Garage
Then
left.
again, I also
Then
don't
going for Del
remember
Perro again. Yeah, going for Del
that much
Perro.
about the Constitution.
Straight over, going up towards Palomino.
Okay. Wasn't this all something with
Westbound,
Soze before?
not-
Let me
gone
look
off
at
the
reports
Little
referencing
Highway,
him or
left now,
incidents.
merging onto Palomino.
Isn't it when he was saying that Blaine County can't do anything because there's no...
Yes, but the
legislation?
reason for that was
You kind of
the Constitution.
I didn't mean to do that.
That's why Blaine County became like its own
Based on tracker,
county to
full
have
sending it right
legal
now,
laws
Del
that are
Perro.
different from Los Angeles County.
That was not intentional.
Oh, it's all good. Doesn't look like they took Elgin. Looks like they're taking LS Freeway. Hey, firm, taking LS Freeway. Oh, and they took the exit towards Elgin once again. I missed it. They're gonna be on popular southbound BCB.
Okay, so this is the report. Bones was discussing the city's current legislative issues with Kale Soze. Soze was in need of food, so Bones offered to drive him in the PD car to Senior Bones to get food and continue the conversation. After Bones and Soze got food, Bones had a pretty bad migraine that caused him to get out of the vehicle right then and there. When Bones opened his eyes again, he realized that the truck was gone and nowhere in sight. He then called Soze to figure out where the truck was, and Soze told Bones that he slid over in the driver's seat and drove up to Sandy. Bones then called Ruby for a pickup and a ride to Sandy Shores. When Bones got to Sandy, he saw Soze in the car right outside of the sheriff's office, where Soze was writing up his, in quotes, Sandy Shores and Surrounding Legislation 1.0. He later admitted, after he was Mirandized, after he wrote this, Bones wanted to detain and arrest Soze for joyriding, but Soze was consistently questioning the authority of Bones and what jurisdictional authority Bones could operate under when it came to being out of the city. Soze then called Bobby and told him to come over to the sheriff's office and join Soze. There, Bones pulled out his taser and threatened him that if he didn't face away, he was going to tase him. After that, Soze told Bones that if Bones assaulted him, he'd defend himself. After that, Bones called the sidebar with Ruby to discuss. When Bones stepped away, Soze walked in the sheriff's office, pulled out a Class 2, and proceeded to hold the doors of the sheriff's office. Bones then called for backup, waited outside with Ruby until backup arrived. During this time, Bobby Charles showed up and was told by Ruby to back away. Soze told Bobby not to listen to him and that they don't have jurisdiction outside of Los Santos. When